Amanda here. Thanks so much for joining me. Do you want to make a December daily, but you don't want to spend months making it? Well, I've got a solution for you. I made this December daily in a day. Okay, and then you can add to it as you so desire. So I'm going to give you a quick flip through of it. And then if you want to stay to the second half, I'm going to give you a tutorial on how I made this very easy cover. Okay, nothing complicated. So here's my front cover. It's really rather lovely. And it has a pocket, and then it has this cutout element in the paper, which becomes a little tuck for these cute little embellishments. Now, all of the papers used here are part of my new Journaling Joy collection. It's exclusive to Ko-fi subscribers. If you want to subscribe, it's £3 a month. Links in the description below. And we're going to be doing a journal every month for 12 months, all with a different theme. And this first one is a December daily. So everything I use here is in that collection. So aren't these cute? These oversized embellishments are so cute. Just tuck in there like so. And you've got yourself a lovely little collection in that little pocket. Okay. In the main big large pocket here, we've got a little journaling card, or you can add photos of Christmas, whatever you like. I've used one of the double-sided mirror image embellishments as what we can call a paper clip. Okay, fabulous. So that would slide back in there. Let's see if it's going to behave. And it is. And I just tucked it just there like so. So you've got lots of lovely layers. Interesting to look at. You could glue those elements down if you wanted. It's totally up to you, but I just thought it was really cool. So it is just a cardstock cover. As I say, if you stay to the second half, I'll show you how to do it. It's super simple. It will take you all of 10 minutes. We've got a lovely Midori style binding here, and I've hidden the strings with this little section here, and we've got the label there, December daily, which I've taken from one of the printables. My embellishments falling all over the place, which I've cut from one of the printables. I printed it to a page and then just chopped out the wordage there and added it on. So then when it's on your shelf, when you're doing your collection of the 12 monthly journals with Journaling Joy, you can see which one's which. Okay, we're going to be doing a different cover and a different style of doing it every month as well, and I'll come and show you how I do mine. So if you need some inspiration, it will be there for you. Okay, now this also does double up as a pen holder, so you can attach a pen to the side as well if you so desire. Okay, the back has a lovely big pocket, the same as the front, with another journaling card. I've not decorated that yet. So let's have a look inside. So the idea of Journaling Joy is to be able to turn over journals really quick and make them fast and easy. Then if you so desire, you can go back, you know, at your own leisure and decorate them further. So this has been made really simple. So we've got the Midori style binding there. Okay, we've got a large pocket at front and a large pocket at the back with journaling or photo mat there. And then here we've got a massive signature of the pages from the collection, and all I've done is trimmed them, I have inked them, folded them, and make a signature out of them, which is just a collection of pages, and all you've got to do is slip under the elastics. There's no sewing involved. It's so easy. It's the fastest way to make a journal, and it's brilliant because if you want to change something, you can move the pages about individually. You can add things to it. If you decide you want to sew a page or glue something else on, you can take that page out. You can take it all out, whatever you like. That's why the Midori style binding's brilliant. Brilliant for first time journal makers because it's not complicated. So here's a lovely pattern. So I've gone patterned, then journaling, then patterned, then journaling. Super easy, nothing difficult. I've just intermingled the pages. We've got our December daily page, single page view there, more journaling, more beautiful papers. And the idea is you've got lots of room for writing, so you can actually journal throughout December. The idea of a December daily is that you're writing it daily, not that it's taking you a whole month to make. So this is going to solve all your problems, okay? And you've still got pretty images as well And I've also given you lots of embellishments to decorate. I'm going to come back and do a video with some decorating ideas. Look at this fantastic layout in the centre of the signature there that you can, you know, journal on or write the dates on, or little things or checklists, whatever. They're only small boxes, but it's enough. You know, planning can be overwhelming for some people. It doesn't have to be, you know, all singing, all dancing. Basic is better. Okay, so then it makes it easier and you get a quick and easy outcome. All right, you can make this in no time at all. Trust me. I sat and I've made this in less than a day. Okay, so we've got lots of room for journaling, but we've also got the pretty images. Okay, so at the end of this signature here, I have added 2 lots of the binding, the elastic binding, in the one hole, so you don't even need to do multiple holes. And at the back here, I've just made a very simple, with leftover plain journaling pages, a removable notebook. So this will pull out, okay, and all this is one of the collage sheets printed onto cardstock. I turned it over and printed another one on the back. I've sewn all around the edges. I've got a collection of maybe 6 pages. Okay, cut them to size. And then I've just run it very carefully through my sewing machine. You don't even have to hand sew if you've got a sewing machine. If you don't have a sewing machine, do the 3-hole pamphlet stitch. I'll leave a link to a video in the description box below to show you how to do it. It's very, very simple. So then that all just simply goes back in there, and you've got a removable extra notebook. Okay, if you want to just have something extra. So that's the overview of it. It's lovely, it's quick and easy to do, which is the main focal point of the Journaling Joy, is that they're quick to do. We're going to do 12 journals. You're going to have an amazing collection. You're going to have 12 different journals to be able to use yourself, collect, gift, sell, whatever you want. So it's going to be a fantastic year-long project. So if you want to stay to the second half, I'm going to show you how I've made the cover. Okay folks, so if you're still here, you want to see how I've made my cover. So you want to get 2 pieces of cardstock. Now it doesn't matter whether you use A4 or letter size, because if you're using letter size, your journal pages will be letter size. If you're using A4, do you get me? So you're getting 2 sheets. Okay, leave them the full size. We don't need to do any cutting. I've designed this so simple. The reason being, it's our first Journaling Joy and I want it to be as simple as possible. We are going to progress, I might have already said that on the last video, over the months with more complicated covers. So what you want to do is, at one side you want to score at 4 1/4. Okay, put that to one side. And then you want to score the other one at 4 1/4. Put it to one side. Then you want to grab one of the pieces with your 4 1/4 piece to your left. Okay. Then you want to grab a ruler and you want to mark at 1 inch. Okay, from the right edge, 1 inches. Okay. So let me I'm just going to turn it that way. So my score's to my left to my right at the moment. I'm just turning it this way. So I'm just going to make a mark at 1 inches. Okay, is that even? It's hard to see white on white. Let me just do that again. That's better. Right, so you want one score facing your left, and on the other one you want the score facing your right, with your pencil marked rectangle in the middle. Are you with me? So one page with the score 4 1/4 section to the right, one to the left, score in the middle. All you're going to do is put glue on here. Okay. And you're going to glue those 2 sections together up to the inch mark. This is going to create your spine. Now you might think, well, that's going to be flimsy. it's not going to be flimsy, because the way I've designed it, we're strengthening it with pockets, we're strengthening it with pattern paper, and we are only putting one signature and a notebook in. It's more than adequate for our first ever journal. Perfect December daily, because you can make it in no time. And this is why I'm telling you, you can make a December daily in a day. Now what you want to do is you want to burnish that really well, and go away and make yourself a cup of tea, so that you're patient and you wait for it to dry. I don't have that luxury, okay, because I'm doing a tutorial. Now, can you see where there's the edge of where we've glued it together on one side, and then the edge of where we've glued it together on the other? You want to fold along there, okay? So try and find, I mean, if you want to put it in your scoreboard and do it, you can, but it's long. So I'm just doing it by eye. So I'm just finding it, and then I'm lining this long piece up with the other so it's straight, okay? And I am folding. Then I'm going to turn it around. I'm going to find the other piece, which is there, okay? And I'm going to fold along that one, okay? I'm lining it up so that it's flush there, and I'm making sure that I'm not going less than that 1 inch, and I'm folding. Now mine's going to lift because I've not been patient and gone and made a brew and waited for it to dry. If you wait for it to dry, okay, it won't lift. Make sure these are lined up. Okay, and that creates your spine. Now that is 400 GSM, because you've got 2 lots of 200 GSM. We're then going to layer it front and back with 120 GSM paper. It's plenty strong enough. The only place that this cover is weak is along here. Okay, so if you feel like you want to add some fabric on there before you layer your pattern paper on, go ahead. I haven't, because it's a December daily. This is just for me. If I was selling it, I would add maybe some fabric on there or something, or some binding tape, something like that, but I'm not too worried. So then all you need to do is get these folds, and you're folding them in, okay? And those quite simply create your inner pockets, and that is your journal cover. So from here, what you want to do is decide on how you're decorating it. Decide whether you want to decorate it before you sew it. If you're going to sew before you well, if you're sewing, you don't need to glue the pockets. If you don't want to sew on your sewing machine, you need to glue these pockets top and bottom, and then go ahead and line with patterned paper, okay? If you're sewing, you need to first of all sew these edges, okay? Then fold them, and then sew all the way around the perimeter of that journal cover. And I also did sew down both sections of the spine, you know, either side, leaving it not right on the score line, but either side. And what that does is that helps, it decorates, it's decorative, but it also helps strengthen it. And then what you need to do, once you've decorated your spine, both sides with patterned paper, you find the centre point. So it should end up measuring around at least 1 1/8 to 1 1/4. Find the centre, make a mark. Have I got a pencil? Find the centre, so 1 1/4. So no, mine's about 1 1/8. So I'm going to go about there. Okay, make a mark there. Then go to the other side and do the same. About there. Okay. Then what I do is I'll go in with my hole punch. Now, I've already set mine. So what I do is move this space setter back. Hopefully you can see what I'm doing, I mean shot. I move the space setter back, I line up my first one, and I decide how deep I want that eyelet. Okay, you don't want it all the way, because that is going to make your elastic stretch too far. You don't want it too close to the top, because you don't want it to you know, break. So you want it about there, okay? So before you actually physically punch, what you want to do is use your space guide and slide it up. That way, yeah, you will get the same distance on both sides and you don't really need to worry, as long as you get it central, and the distances there will be the same. Then set your eyelets, okay? So for the pocket, all you need to do for the pocket is cut yourself a rectangle. I'm just going to draw this. I've got a drawing. Because making pockets, it's a basic rectangular pocket. So you want to cut, I would advise you do double check your measurements, because you might have done your cover slightly different to mine. If your cover ends up with a width of 6 1/4, then go with these measurements. If it's more or less, you need to adjust, okay? But all you do is measure your space in width and then add 1 inch, sorry. 1 inch, and we're adding an inch because we're going to score 1/2 inch either side to turn under. So measure your space, add 1 inch, then decide how tall you want it, okay? Mine's quite tall. I think it's 5 3/4. I think it's 5 3/4. Measure how high you want your pocket and add 1/2 inch, not an inch, just 1/2 inch, because you only need to score the bottom. So here's a diagram of a pocket. So if you end up with the same sizes as mine measures 7 by 6 1/4. You put it in the scoreboard at the 7 inch mark facing the top of your scoreboard, and you score each side at 1/2 inch. Then turn it onto the 6 1/4 side, score at 1/2 inch. You fold all of those under, okay, burnish, and then you cut off where the score marks meet. Okay, you cut across. Okay, and what that does is it removes the bulk, so that when you adhere your pocket, you make 2 of those, one for the front, one for the back. Not only is it useful to hold something, you are yet again strengthening that cover. So this cover's lovely and strong. We've got this pocket here, we've got patterned paper, we've got 200 GSM cardstock, then we've got patterned paper, then we've got another fold over. Okay, so this edge here is lovely and sturdy. All right, so the way it's designed is strong enough for for its purpose, as it were. All right, so there you go. I hope that's easy to follow. Any questions, leave me a comment. I'm happy to answer them. Take care. Make your December daily in a day. It's really easy. Bye for now.